All right, John, when you're ready. Is that on the soundboard track, or did you actually?
Yeah, I have a soundboard track. I have some other things too, but I'm gonna save them.
Whoever's editing this is not going to know what the fuck happened because they're not going to download the soundboard track.
You download the soundboard track. You download the soundboard track.
Oh, gods, I hope this works. I'm depleted. Fiona looks almost dead. Geezus of Waterdeep lies dead on the floor. I just hope Schnobik was able to make it work. It's been a while since we've been this vulnerable. Well, I hope we can live long enough to give you another entry. On to Dungeon Dads.
Heroes rise, heroes fall. I see them on the front line, standing tall. They're risking life and limb to answer the call. But what they fighting for? Don't know, don't care. Just along for the ride, but everyone must end. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna win inside.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. You're listening to Dungeon Dads, Every War Must End, episode 80. As always, I'm your GM, Tom Blaylock. Welcome to Dungeon Dads. You guys ready for this?
This is like an early season intro. Nice.
God damn it. I got ahead of myself because I wrote some things down, and then I was looking at that when I should have just been talking. Do you know what I mean? Because on the best of days, I don't think before I speak. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Listen, Tom. Of course.
All right. As always, I'm your DM, Tom Blaylock, and I am joined as ever. Fuck you guys. I'm joined as.
It just reminded me of when we were at the conference and we were riding down to the elevator and you were talking about being colorblind. It's like you were like, "I'm colorblind. You knew that, right?" And I just looked at you and said, "Well, I assumed."
That was so mean. That was so mean. And the people in the elevator also agreed that was so mean. And as always, I'm joined by Sam Frank with all the jokies. How's it going, Sam?
The piss taker.
I'm real happy to be here with you guys. No joke.
Playing Felipe Madamba, the gnome on Pantherback. Tim Carr playing the warlock Filnir Omajara. What is up, Tim?
I'm nearly dead twice over, but hanging on and ready to get out of this battleground. No,
this killing field.
This kill room. This kill room.
Yeah. You're only mostly dead. And John Watson playing the wizard Ionus Silhavine. What's up, John?
Nervous, palms are sweaty, ready to go.
Yeah. So obviously, a lot of things happened last episode. I won't go over all of them, but the reason why Sam is playing Felipe Madamba is because Schnobik had the fight of his life. He took out 4 Gith warriors that were teleported in by a magic
Glyphs.
Ward.
Glyphs.
Contingency?
Glyphs of wardings. And then, unbeknownst to the fellas here who are still fighting for their lives, turned the recently reanimated Geezus of Waterdeep's clone, and now Geezus of Waterdeep, he turned him into a vampire that is now, I guess he's completely loyal to Schnobik.
He's Schnobik's thrall.
We shall see.
Yeah. And teleported somewhere in the Underdark, location TBD. And we're gonna get right back into the room where Ionus, Filnir, Stefania, and Felipe have just done a number and killed the real Geezus of Waterdeep, and are now facing off against 2 pretty badass Gith warriors. The room that they're in, this killing room, is so bright. You got to wear shades. Filnir's weapon, Kegaset, Quiet Dark, is glowing as a holy weapon, and it's the last thing Abel ever cast.
It is the last of Abel's magics
It is the
remaining in
last
this
of Abel's
world.
magic.
That is,
Yeah,
that
that's
is
right.
the way to say it.
And so Felipe and Filnir now are squaring off against this hulk of a Gith warrior whose great sword swings. As it does, it seems to rip holes in the fabric of reality. And this monk, the Gith monk, whose fists bend time. So, like, these are not just it's not just a normal two-handed sword. It's not just a normal fist pummeling that you're getting. It's the stakes are still pretty high here in the room. Ionus has 4 quilts, which he still has animated and he controls. And much to my chagrin, apparently they have 40 hit points each, which seems like an inordinate number of hit points for a quilt, but fine. That's the magic spell.
It is a lot for a blanket.
It's a lot for a blanket. It's kind of silly. And so you guys can orient yourself. Ionus is standing at the edge of the stairs. So he has run up into the room to do his magics to take out Geezus. There's a sacrificial table, which Geezus was originally trying to get at. And through various ways, you all kept him from getting to that table. And Filnir and Felipe are standing near the table with these 2 Gith warriors. Stefania is if we're looking at a clock, and Ionus is at midnight. The table is the center of the clock, and Filnir and Felipe are about halfway down to 6, and Stefania is over around 3 o'clock, away, like 15 feet away from the table. Does that help orient you a little bit?
How far
Yes.
is Ionis from the table?
Ionus is about 60 feet from the table.
60 feet from the table?
Yeah, isn't that what we said last time?
But I'm sorry, I'm confused now. You said the table was in the center, and
Center.
Filnir is down below the table towards 6 o'clock, and
We're
at
like
midnight?
on the opposite side of the table.
Yeah,
from you.
so Filnir's like 70 feet away from
Well,
you.
I'm confused because I had firebolted the one with the sword.
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe that table's closer. I'm now looking at my notes. You're right. You guys are right. It's the table's only 30 feet away from the top of the stairs. You're right.
Okay.
You're right, John. You got it. You got it.
Okay. So now I'm at the stairs. The table's about 30 feet, and then they are still beyond the table.
They're 10 feet beyond the table. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Is it my turn?
It is. Let's see. We got
Stefania's
to-
turn was the last one, I think, because that's where Geezus went down.
That is correct. And Stefania came right after you, Filnir.
Damn it.
So it is.
Now I know what I want to do, Tom.
I know. Well, it is Ionis' turn, though.
Well, I have another plan that might mess everything up. Okay. Step 1 is Saber is going to come out of hiding, and he's going to run to try and give Filnir the help action.
All right. And Filnir is mostly squaring off against the monk
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah, so he's gonna run towards Filnir. He may not be able to make it all the way. I guess if he dashes, he can make it there. But I want him to give Filnir the help action.
All right. What's his speed? Is he 30, 20?
I think he's 30.
Oh, well, he can get there. He's 30 feet away.
Well, you said
got
they
it.
were 10 feet beyond the table. That's why I was.
So Filnir is, I'll say he's close enough to, like, make some noise. He doesn't have to occupy the space of the guy. He'll be 5 feet away from him. He can give the help action.
Okay, so he's going to give Filnir the help action. Ionus is going to run in to the table,
right. Mm-hmm.
and nobody's paying attention to him.
I mean, so Felipe is standing between the table and the Gith warrior.
Uh-huh.
The monk is close to the table and is facing Filnir. So the one that's squaring off against Felipe certainly sees you. He's looking in your direction, but I mean, he's engaged actively with Felipe.
But I can run past him without opportunity attack or whatnot?
I wouldn't say that.
You can't get.
I wouldn't
They're
say
on the
that.
other. We're on the other side of the table from you anyway.
Yeah, you'd
So
have to
you'd-
pass around the table.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is anybody? Can I run to the table without getting in
Yeah.
trouble?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can touch the table.
I'm running
and no
to
one's
the.
gonna get
I'm going to
you.
run to the table.
Mhm.
I'm going to open the ever smoking bottle, put it on the floor.
All right.
You in this
And-
bottle.
He loves this bottle.
That's
He
gonna.
loves
That should
this.
cover.
He's-
That should cover a 20-foot radius, I believe.
All right. So that's how long does it take to cover a 20-foot radius?
I always thought it was pretty immediate.
Immediate. All right. So
I mean, you could
So-
open it as you're running and leave a trail too. That'd be fun.
yeah. So literally everyone in the room now is under heavy obscurement.
Okay. So I'm gonna put the bottle down. I'm gonna back up. Ooh, I'm sorry. It is a 60-foot radius. I'm gonna back up, and I'm going to send my blankets in two to the monk and two to the guy with the sword, and they have blind sight out to 30 feet, so they're gonna attack with advantage.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
That's-
wrap around their faces.
that's sweet. Okay.
So
All right.
hopefully I
So-
can hit somebody.
So here's I don't remember how we did last time, but here's what I'd like to do
Uh-huh.
is if you want to wrap around their face,
Yeah.
to give them a situation where they will be blinded, even if this stoppered bottle goes away.
Yeah.
You will just have a grapple test against them, but it will not do damage.
Okay, so a little different than the last time.
Or you can attack them. And I mean, I've read up on the animate objects spell between last episode of this one, so you can wrap around them,
But no damage.
but no damage on the first turn, or you can attack them.
Okay.
I mean, mechanically, there's no difference unless the stoppered bottle goes away.
Right. Okay. Yes, I will attack. And they
All
will attack with advantage.
All right.
So
So let's do the monk first. Is that okay?
yeah, I'm gonna roll 2 d20s on the monk. So a 20.
Yes, a 20 is gonna hit.
Okay, and I believe that is 2d6 plus 1, which is
It's a medium sized.
medium size.
Yeah.
Not incredible, but it's something.
I mean, it's really good.
Okay, so that's 11 damage.
Okay.
And then I have another one attacking the monk at advantage. And that is going to be 22.
Yes,
To
that will
hit.
hit.
And then 2d6 plus a 1. That's going to be 7 damage.
All right. That is not nothing.
Okay.
All right.
And then I'm attacking with 2 others at the one with the sword.
All right. Let me get this ready.
Ooh, natural 20.
Wow.
Natural
okay.
20.
That is a hit.
so now I'm going to get 4d6. So that's going to be 15 damage. And then I'm going to attack
All
one
right.
more time.
Wait. I got to do a Constitution saving
Oh,
throw.
Constitution saving throw.
I don't think it's going to matter, though, but let me see. A 1 will fail. That's it, though. No. Okay.
Okay. And a 17.
A 17 is a miss
Okay.
on the second one. All right. Sorry. You did 15 damage the first time, right?
Yes.
All right. Got it.
And then I'm just gonna be backing away out of the fight.
Back toward the stairs.
Yeah.
Well, you already went 30 feet.
Yeah.
You don't have
You
any
took an
movement left.
action.
I'm gonna
That's
attempt.
it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
attempt. And I've already taken my action, so I'm gonna attempt to start backing away.
Wait. Actually, oh no, because the action was
The
to
action was
unstop her.
opening the bottle.
That's the action. The bonus action was the animate objects.
Yep,
Got it.
yep.
Okay.
And now Filnir should have a straight roll.
So the monk
Yeah.
is on Filnir, but he's now like everything is it's confusing to him. And he is going to, so you wouldn't see this obviously, But
No, he's blinded twice effectively, which doesn't mean anything because I'm
Yeah.
also blind.
here's a question. Can someone see themselves? So in other words, if there is a spell that says a creature you can see,
No,
You can't.
heavy obscured. You're effectively blind. You're not
can't see
actually
anything.
blinded, but the idea is like
even on yourself.
Even on
yourself.
Yep.
What did you think they were
Um,
going to say, Tom?
I don't know. I thought they were gonna
you can still see your nose.
Yeah, you can't though. You can't see your nose.
No.
Okay, well, he is gonna still keep swinging at a Filnir. This is with disadvantage. here.
Disadvantage
Yeah,
Why is it disadvantage?
because he's blind.
he's blind.
But Filnir's blind too.
But
right?
I'm blind too. So he's
No.
attacking from unseen.
It's still-
Oh, right.
So it's-
He
So
it-
the
is.
it's a
advantage
straight
and
roll.
the disadvantage
Yeah, they cancel
out.
each other out.
Do they cancel out?
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. They cancel
because
each other
he's
out.
attacking
Yeah.
from hidden,
Filnir.
basically, to me.
When Filnir attacks, if it gets to that, will be able to attack the first time.
With advantage?
Straight roll.
No,
Straight roll.
No, it'll be a straight roll every
Straight
time
roll.
for both of us. As long as we're within range of each other, it'll be a
But
straight roll.
Oh,
even
right,
if Saber
because-
is giving you the help action, it's still a
yeah,
straight roll.
because
Yes.
you don't. Yeah, if there's advantage and disadvantage, it just cancels out.
This is
That's
a
right.
pain in my anus.
Yeah, why'd
Yeah,
you do
well,
this bottle thing?
Yeah, that's what you chose.
Okay, great. So that my things could attack with advantage.
I mean, listen, you got yourself mechanical advantage. It's great.
Okay. All right.
I just thought they would be
Filnir.
attacking at disadvantage. Shit. We
Are
should have
you
kept
ready?
we should have kept the bead of darkness and done the smoking bottle with Shinobi.
That means I'm ready.
All right. This is a 28.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh no, it's a disadvantage.
No, it's not.
No,
it's a straight roll.
Straight roll. 28.
Yeah,
That's
28
a
hits.
natural 20.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it is a natural 20.
Is it?
Yeah,
It is a natural 20.
doesn't matter.
You're
Are you going down?
It.
I have
mean,
2 hit
yeah.
points. Tom, you tell me.
All right, you're going down. All right.
We just have to see if he actually does more damage than I have HP,
Well,
since it's a crit.
that's just not going to happen because his temporal strike is not recharged yet.
Aha, good.
So he's going to do. That's still a lot of damage. 39 damage, 12 bludgeoning, and 17 psychic damage.
So I'm unconscious.
So you go down, and he continues to swing at the air
Because he thinks I'm
because he doesn't realize you are down. So he swings and he kicks. He does like a roundhouse kick, and it doesn't come to anything.
Yep.
But
Felipe's thing
Yeah,
still goes off for 3 more rounds, if I'm not mistaken, or is it 2 more rounds?
2 more.
he has 2 more d6s, which he can give to you on 2 rounds because he gave others to, right? Because
No,
you gave
'cause
some
he-
to someone else.
He was
right?
using it. He got me up last round.
Oh, so then he has his wisdom modifier +1 number
So
of
I
total.
think it was 2 more. It was 2 or 3. I didn't remember,
I
but
thought it was 2 more.
yeah, might be. That's fine.
All right.
1
Okay.
plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which for him is 3. So he's got 4 of them, and he's used 1, so he should have 3 left.
So he's got 3 left.
okay.
3 left then. Okay. All right. So
So I guess my holy weapon goes away.
does it?
I
Oh,
don't
that
know. It's a ring of
sucks.
spell storing, but it is concentration. So I assume that I
Yeah.
have to concentrate on it.
Now, can you let it go as
There's
you're
a
being
bonus
hit?
action on my turn.
Mm.
Oh,
So I
God
cannot
damn
let
it.
it. I was hoping it was a reaction because that would have been great. Except it doesn't matter because we're all heavily obscured.
Mhm.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
So nothing would have happened if I had done that either.
Oh man, I hate this. But it is Felipe's turn now, which, you can give him the hit points
Mhm.
kind of automatically, right?
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll roll a d6 here.
And that happens at the top of my turn, though, right?
Oh, top of your turn,
right.
about 5.
Well,
5 at the top
it
of your
says-
turn.
10 more.
Sorry, I'm rereading the spell real quick. I've spent the last 2 weeks studying Felipe's character sheet in depth, so that I would know all of this stuff. Whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there,
Okay.
you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6.
So
points
does
to
this
that
not work
creature.
because he can't see me anymore?
Well,
It
I
might
got to be
not
able to
work.
see you by the time your turn rolls around.
Yeah.
The smoking bottle takes 10 minutes to clear, even after you put the cap on it.
Oh. Part of the room is not affected by the smoking bottle because Stefania's tornado is a heavy wind.
That'll get rid of it in a round.
Yeah.
But
So-
she can't see us.
She can't see you, but she also can't see these people.
No.
Okay.
It's staring at fog.
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right. We got this.
And fog is no good for her, even though that's how she attacks.
No, she can't see through it. She sees through her own wind, but not fog. But she'll move through and clear this fog, unfortunately, pretty quickly. All right, Felipe, it's you.
Well, Felipe Madamba's not exactly sure what's going on here. He's still a little bit drunk. Hey, fake Hort, you guys, we used to be good. Send me some help. We need it. He's going to cast Summon Fae.
Ooh, nice. All right. Do you have what level is he casting it at? Third.
So he gets it from Fae reinforcements from
Uh-huh.
his class being a Fae Wanderer, which means it doesn't cost a spell slot. Does it say what level you cast it at?
No, I
In the
think
feat there?
you're right. That Fey reinforcements is a separate thing. It's not summon.
Well, yeah.
It is. It's just the lowest level.
You know, Summon Fae, a spell in Chapter 3. It doesn't count against a number of ranger spells you know, and you can cast it without a material component. You can also cast it once without a spell slot.
Yeah.
And you regain the ability to do so when you finish a long rest. Whenever you start casting the spell, you can modify it so that it doesn't require concentration. If you do so, the spell's duration becomes 1 minute for that casting. So what's the lowest level on that? Is it through 3?
Third
2?
level. It's a third level thing. Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to summon a Trixie Fae spirit. I can
Okay.
choose between Fuming, Mirthful, or Trixie.
Yep. Trixie gets when you get a bonus action Misty Step every turn, and you can fill a 5-foot cube with magical darkness, either where you're leaving or where you were arriving.
So I am gonna do that. Does the spirit that I summon have a name?
You have summoned Jackal Wand Perryport.
Oh, Jackal Wand, I'm so glad you're here. Can you please kill these Gith for me?
Of course, master.
And then Felipe is, through all this smoke, is going to. He's near the table, right?
He is right next to the table. Yes.
So I'm going to sort of hunker down by the table and use Nature's Veil and become invisible.
All right. So
As a
you can
bonus
also
action.
you can control the Fey Spirit. I've just given you Jackal Wand Perryport.
Okay. You gave me a Jackal Wand.
Yeah.
A second.
And he will act after your turn.
Okay. I pulled him on. Now can he can't see either though, huh? I mean, he's got dark vision.
He can't see. He
But he
doesn't.
can't
I don't
see
think he's
anything.
got. No, he doesn't have.
They don't have blind fighting or anything.
Yeah.
No.
No.
So he's just gonna hang out, I think.
Okay.
He's
You can move away without any opportunity attacks.
And he can-
Felipe.
He can attack, and he'll get a straight roll if he can find the target, which I presume
Well,
you could use your ears for.
That's the whole well, but he also probably can't tell friend from foe. He's new to this whole situation.
Yeah, fair.
What do you think? What's the adjudication there? Can he run over and attack somebody?
Um, yeah, I mean, he could attack the guy who's on you. I mean, you guys, when you summon him, you have a brief telepathic bond.
Oh, right. So there's a guy on me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Jackal Wand's gonna take a swing at him.
All right.
Melee
see-
weapon attack +0. Awesome.
No, you use
Oh.
your
Spell attack modifier?
casting modifier.
Oh,
for it.
really? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh. Let's try that again. 13 plus 3 is 16.
That's gonna miss.
Mm.
All right.
I'm sorry, sir.
Barely missed. I think he's here in the mist. All right. The Gith Yankee Supreme Commander who is on you, who's now been attacked by a separate Fae.
And some blankets.
And some blankets. And knows kind of where Ionus came from. Is going to move around and sort of he's going to go half his normal pace, feeling around with his sword. So he's going to be using his sword as a what is the seeing eye cane called? Is there a word for that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think it's
The
called
line-
a Jackal
line.
Wand.
Yeah. All right. So, but he's gonna be using his great
the walking
sword
stick,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, sound stick is like in my mind, but I don't think that's what it is. So
I think
so
you're
he's
thinking of
gonna
a rain stick.
maybe. So he is like tapping around the table here, and he gets to the point where he believes he is near where the wizard is. And what I'm going to do, Sam, is we are both going to roll d4s.
Okay.
And if we get the same number, you and the Gith Yankee warrior, like, he's found the right place. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1.
I rolled a 4. Okay. All right. So he's gonna swing, and he's got disadvantage, and he sort of doesn't. He doesn't quite. Oh wait, no, I should have had John roll. Sorry, not you. You don't need to roll.
I don't know.
John, you
just
need
thought
to
I was
roll.
being helpful.
No,
Wait,
John, you need to roll.
Isn't he also? But he's also
Come on.
40. Or no, John moved to the table. Never mind.
Yeah, move to the table.
Yeah.
3.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do is, like, I'm gonna give you an additional 1. So like he's gonna have disadvantage and -1 on his attack against you here. Sam would have had -3 in addition to disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
Because he's blind.
But he's attacking from
but
unseen.
you guys were saying that.
Oh, right. God, thank you, Tim. All right, awesome. All right, so you're right. So he is. So he's just going to subtract 1 from this attack. Ooh, that's going to be nasty. Well, so this is how it goes.
How it goes.
This is how it goes. All right. All right. The first attack. It's a 1.
Yes.
It's a 13.
Mm.
All right.
It's a 1. It's still a 13.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Second one. 29.
Yeah, that hits.
That's gonna hit. All right. So this damage. This is a lot of damage. All right. Oh, it's actually not that bad. You really dodged a bullet here on the old psychic damage. It's 13 slashing and 6 psychic.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's 4 ones.
You rolled
That's
4
so crazy.
1s and a
Jeez.
2 on
And a
that
2 on the
5d6.
psychic damage.
Serious luck there.
So that's 19. You do need to roll a concentration check, but you can't even fail, can you?
I mean, I could, I guess. All right, it's just the con save, right?
Yeah, 10 or better in your con save.
Natural 20.
All right, so you still have your thing up. And he calls out and he says, it's the wizard. He's causing all of this. Everyone, I mean, just you, Portcullis. Attack him with me. Aye, master.
Fantastic.
All right. And Filnir's turn. I guess it's a death save, man.
Yeah, I can't see him yet.
You're not going to be able to see me.
Well, it depends on how fast that tornado moves through the room.
Yeah, it's going to come on at the. I mean, she's at 3. So,
all right, death save. 3.
Failed death save. God. All right. So Stefania, she starts moving toward the table, and everywhere she goes, the fog clears. And how long does this ever smoking thing keep on putting out?
As long as the lid is open.
As long as the lid is open.
Okay.
And there's a word to cork it back up. All
right. So
it also grows 10 feet every round, up to 120 feet.
All right. So she moves.
Is it round or minute? I forget. Either way, sorry.
All right.
She moves in, and you all are all of you. The fog has cleared from immediately around you. Ionus, you are right on the edge of her whirlwind, and Filnir, the monk, and you are just outside of the whirlwind as well. She sees that monk, and she fires at him, and this will have advantage. That's a hit. And that's a hit.
Hits keep coming.
And that is a hit. And her last one. Now, so she doesn't get the benefit of switching up her shots if someone goes down. She has to line them all up and shoot them all at the same time. So
dang.
These things,
she may only just kill this monk?
Yeah. So she hits out at this guy, and
That's 4 hits, right?
Yep. All right. Uh-oh. It's going to be close. Oh, not even close.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was 14, 12, 10, and 17 damage. So 36, 53 damage. And the monk is about to turn and move toward Ionus, and he falls down a pincushion. And Stefania says, "Where is it coming from? Where is it coming from?" And if you can see, so Ionus, you can't see her. You can't see her because she's obscured. All right.
But you put the bottle down said, on the table, right?
I put it under the table. Well, beside the table. But you said she cleared all the smoke, right? And we also have a telepathic bond.
So the smoke is clearing, but it's still coming out from under the table. So like she's cleared it in about 20 feet around her. But it's a whirlwind around her.
So she would probably tell me to get rid of it.
Oh yeah, she's got telepathic bond. But you didn't say that you put it down, did you?
Yeah, I put it down.
He wasn't like, I'm going to put this smoking bottle
No, but
here,
she might have
everyone.
seen him do that because it didn't
She'll
smoke until he opened it.
Right.
Yeah. Ionus, put that thing away. I can't see my quarry.
All right.
Where is Filnir?
Over there.
I don't see him. You guys are both on the other side of the table, so
damn it.
And a notable absence of reply
yes. All right, it's
rings
you,
out
Ionus.
in your mind.
Yeah, and it's dark too, right? So not dark, it's just like drab again. All right, Ionus. John.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yep.
All right. This guy's on top of me.
Right on top of you.
My mirror images are back, and I
Oh, right, because there's no mirror image protection.
right if
he
they can't see. Right.
Oh man.
Which
That's
he
rough.
can't see anyway because
Yeah.
he's got a blanket over his face.
Yeah. Well, not
really,
yet.
Not really.
He will this time.
So I guess it's my action to close the bottle. Are he and I obscured a little bit?
You are not obscured. You're right on the edge of her whirlwind.
Okay.
So it is spreading that smoke.
Okay. But he is also, he can see.
He can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to attack with advantage, I suppose, anymore. But I'm going to close the bottle, and then my blanket's going to attack him again. And
Okay.
and one of them will wrap around his face, and the other one will attack with damage.
Well, and you got 2 from the other dude. So you're
so
gonna
I
have
got
all
all
4 of
now.
them back.
I got all 4
You're gonna
now.
have all 4 of them
You're
back.
right.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay. So I'm gonna roll I'm gonna roll 1 to wrap around his head,
Okay.
and then I'll roll 3d20 for the other guys.
All right. What's your strength modifier for these guys?
Strength is a 10.
Okay, so it's not going to help. This is a straight roll for you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Ugh, that's a 4 for a 9 total.
Impossible. Oh, 4 for a 9 total?
For the
Okay, well, let's see. Oh, no. All right. So
I'm sorry. That was the strength thing. That was just a 4 because the strength is a 10, so there's no modifier for that.
So the
Just a +5
the
for
thing
the
is like going around him. It's surrounding him. He could still make it out,
Mhm.
like where everybody is, but it's he doesn't see you as well as he did before, for
Okay.
sure.
You're
gonna have some cover
okay.
if he wants to attack you again.
I'm gonna try another attack roll. I think the first one that wraps around his head is gonna do it. All right, so that's an 18.
Okay, that is a miss.
Okay. Oops. Shit. That's 24.
That's a hit,
Okay. And then a 22.
and that is also a hit.
Okay, so the 24 is going to wrap around his head,
Okay.
and then the 22 is going to do damage.
All right.
So that's 8 damage.
All right.
And then I'm
Not
gonna
nothing.
and then I'm going to
And he's blinded now.
and I'm gonna move away 30 feet. Move 30 feet away from him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna as I'm running away, I'm gonna yell, Felipe to Filnir.
You go to Filnir.
This is going to be a contested strength check. So against your guy. So it's going to be strength
Mhm.
to get rid of this thing. Oh, fuck.
Okay, 18.
All right. So it's still there, obviously. And he is going to. Oh, shit. I fucked up something. Oh, well. He is going to. He's gonna keep moving. He's gonna keep moving toward you. I mean, he hears you. He hears where you go, and he's gonna keep following you. And once you've moved back, you're in the fog. So you're now both in the fog again. Felipe,
How far did the fog get?
it only cleared about 10 feet around her. So when you move away, you move into the fog, I'm assuming.
I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna move to a place where I am blind. So I'm gonna move to the other side of the table, maybe around toward Filnir then.
All right, so he goes with you. All right, Felipe.
So what can I see right now?
So
Depending on how we've adjudicated whirlwinds and smoke and everything
So
else.
you can see normally now, but it's only about it's a swath of about 6 feet, so you can actually see everybody who is in the room. The dead Gith on the ground is the monk. He's gone. He's filled with arrows. The giant two-handed Hulk has moved around and is very close to Filnir, and Ionus is between Filnir and this guy.
Okay, and I can see all of that.
You can see all that, and you see the whirlwind is like pretty close to you now. It's about 5 feet away from you when it's like pushing the fog away.
So I say, Jackal Wand, there. And then from hidden, I cast Speak with Plants.
Oh.
No, I'm just
I love it.
That was just to intrigue Tom.
You saw some
Blair.
fungus on the floor.
I was so excited.
Oh.
Fuck you guys. I don't like that. All you're doing is like playing on me.
Just
Go ahead.
teasing you.
Go
just
ahead.
teasing you. And now I'm gonna shoot with my longbow,
All right.
I believe. And that's with advantage, right? Because I'm
Against that guy, yeah, sure.
attacked from
Because
invisible.
he's covered with a blanket.
He's still covered with a blanket, and I'm invisible. 13.
That's a miss.
Critical hit.
Ooh, that's it. That's a hit. That is for sure a hit.
All right, let me get a few more dice out here. Let's see. Now, this guy's a Gith, right?
He is a Gith.
If I have favored enemy both human and elf, does that does it count for Gith?
Yeah, I mean, so the ranger stuff has changed a little bit. Like you can use your favorite enemy on him for sure.
Okay. All right, then here we go. That is going to be 12 plus 9, 21 damage.
That is really good. He is. Oh, and John, one of your blankets takes 21 damage too.
Okay.
You were talking about how do these blankets have so much HP, and I feel like a blanket can get a lot of holes and still be a blanket.
still
Still be a
fine.
blanket.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
human can't get that many holes and still be a human.
Yeah. Well, so
Um,
Jackal Wand Periport can also do his thing as
Yeah.
well.
I got to figure out what I'm going to do here, though, because I've also got a bonus action. So you said he's moving towards Filnir, or just in that general direction?
Yes. He has moved. So
He's
Ionus
moving more
is,
towards me.
Ionus is next to the table next to Filnir, and he is next to Ionus.
Okay.
You are on the other side of the table
Mhm.
from the Gith.
All right. I'm going to bonus action Nature's Veil again, and then Jackal Wand. Hold on, where'd he go? Jackal Wand, Wither Jackal Wand.
I am here. I'm here.
So he is gonna just Misty Step right on top of the guy
Are you
as
gonna
a
make
bonus action and make
magical
a
darkness
5x5 cube of magical darkness around him.
around his head?
Yeah. Well, it's 5
Yeah.
foot by 5 foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he's more than 5 feet tall, but yeah.
Yeah, he's like 6'6".
Yes. And he's going to attack with his short sword.
All right.
Jackal Wand. That's 8.
With advantage though.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Do it again, Jackal Wand. That is an 18.
That's a miss.
Oh, man.
Shit.
Yeah. Yep.
I just can't hit him. Oh, no, that was
It
Felipe.
is.
You just can't hit him, Jackal Wand. I'm trying, sir.
Yeah. And it is Filnir's turn, and you can see him.
Gonna give him the
I'm going to
heals.
give him a D6 of hit points then.
There you go. There you
Coming
go.
at ya. 4 hit points to Filnir.
It's literally a spray of blood.
And I'll
Uh,
look around expecting that monk to be standing over me.
He's right by your face. And arrows all in him.
Okay, so Filnir's on the ground, looks around and makes sure it makes sense to get up, stands up, and I'm confused as far as where the magical darkness is versus him. Not that I can't see through it.
Yeah. So the magical dark. So you stand up. The magical darkness is 10 feet straight, 12 o'clock from where you are.
Got it. Okay.
Ionus is right next to that.
Okay.
And he is 5 feet away from you. So it's like, the table's a rectangle. Each of you is on one side of the end of it. So Ionus is like at the head of the table, and this guy is across from you, and you're 5 feet away from the table. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So could I reach him with 15 feet of movement?
Oh, for sure. You're 10 feet from him.
Got it. Okay. I am going to make my way toward him. I'm going to Hexblade's Curse on the way over.
Okay.
And then I'm going to walk over with Quiet Dark, forgetting that Holy Weapon is no longer on it.
It's devastating. So sorry, Abel.
It's heartbreaking.
Goodbye, Abel.
Supposed to be so
Goodbye
cool.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then take a swing. First one is a 14.
You have advantage.
Oh, yeah. So 14.
Jesus.
That's a miss.
And then let me swing my second time. Come on. 26 to hit.
Yes.
That is a hit.
How healthy does this guy look?
Not healthy at all.
Okay.
I mean, the blankets are wrapped around him. He is. Oh, actually, you can't see what's on the other side of the blanket. You can just tell
right.
I mean, you can tell that there's blood on the ground around him.
All right. Well, I'm going to
seeping through the blankets.
Oh, well, you can see through darkness. You can see through magical darkness.
I mean, I can see through the magical darkness. I still can't see through a blanket.
Yeah, but the blanket is bloody, bloody, bloody. It looks like a death shroud.
Right. I'm just wondering. I have like one spell slot left. If it's worth smiting this guy. I mean, I think Filnir at this point is so pissed.
Yes.
You should definitely do that.
All right. So it's just my last 5th level spell slot, although I can get those back. Okay. Yes, I'll do that. So here comes that. Plus, so that's okay. So without the smite, 16, 21 damage. Plus,
just hold off on your smite.
Okay.
That is, first of all, that is so much damage for a single swing of a sword. That is just insane. Second of all, you cut straight through this guy, and you sever his arm, his sword arm, and the sword and the arm fall first, and then from the black dark square, he slumps up over the sacrificial table, and his head hits super hard, and the blanket is still flying, and it sort of like, after he hits, the blanket sort of pulls him back up into the darkness, and you can see that his feet underneath the darkness, because the darkness is centered on his face, his feet are now slightly lifted off the ground. He is dead.
Okay, so I will get from my Hexblade's Curse, I get 13 plus 5 hit points back, so it takes me up to 22.
That is
nice.
so good.
And I'm gonna lift a specter out of his body.
Hey,
because why not?
Awesome.
Let's do the things. And then that is my turn.
So we are going to be temporarily out of initiative. The bottle is still smoking, correct?
No, I closed it.
Okay. So Stefania stops spinning, and there's smoke everywhere except centered right around the table where all the action has happened. You can see that Geezus is on the ground, 15 feet away from where you are, the 2 Gith. And you hear from the stairs a crowd forming, and you hear someone say, Master Geezus, are you okay? Is it smoking up there? And before any of you say anything, Stefania, whose swirling, whirlwind is gone, you see that she is full on goblin. Like she is a goblin. She puts her hand up to her face and she moves it down along her lips, and then she cups her own face in her hands. And as she removes her hands, you see that you are staring at Geezus of Waterdeep.
Nice.
And she stays for a second along her throat, where she begins to pull out from her throat an Adam's apple. And she turns and says, "Well, quickly give me his cloak, please. Give me his cloak, please, quickly."
Filnir will run over and grab it.
All right. And, she starts to take off her clothes. You see at first green breasts of a goblin. And as she takes her clothes off, she pushes her hands down, and you see an elderly elf shape taking shape all along her body as she removes her studded leather and the rest of her underclothes. And you're now staring at a completely naked James Welch, and he puts his cloak on and says, "I only have an hour. Let's get rid of this crowd. Someone take care of the bodies."
All right.
Filnir's the strongest, as he knows. And despite his exhaustion from having been knocked out a couple of times and probably a concussion, starts dragging bodies into Jesus's room.
Okay.
Where he was doing the trance. Also keeping an eye out for anything that, is eye-catching. Jesus's toys, his personal magical collection.
So I think, now here's the problem, is because that door was open, I think that room is full of smoke as well. And it takes 10 minutes to clear it, right?
Yeah.
So I think you're just kind of fumbling around in the smoke. As you get away from the table. Like you can fumble around with your hands, but
Filnir's been here before. So yes. I feel like he'd have he may not have like a precise, like, oh, it's 8 steps to the door and then 3 steps into the right, he hasn't mapped it out like he would if he couldn't see, but he has a general idea. So he can walk forward with his hand out.
Yeah.
Knowing there's no more threats there. And then just sort of feel his way in and sort of drag the body, just even hide them in the smoke.
Can I move some of the wind around with prestidigitation? Move some of the smoke around, just like a little bit here and there?
Yeah, I'll let you do a little here and there, but no more than 5 feet around you.
Sure.
You could sort of like part the smoke with your prestidigitation as you move around. Yeah. So sure.
Maybe start moving some of it out of the room.
Stefania, you have to command them.
Right. Wizard, get over there. I need you to help the half-elf.
No, not them. The people coming up the stairs.
Oh, right. It is I, James. James, please just stay where you are. Actually, please exit the building. We're having experiments here, and the experiments have gone slightly awry. Please exit building.
Well, that was good. That was real good.
Thank you. Please just leave. We're fine. No problems here. No trespassers.
No, now you're gilding the lily a little bit.
Right. Here, I will.
Just silence from here. Yeah.
I will return. And she walks into the smoke, and you hear her go downstairs, and you hear some talking downstairs.
All right. I'm Felipe Madamba. Sorry, I got to remind myself of that sometimes. I feel like Felipe does too sometimes, too.
Sometimes.
Let's grab anything that's not nailed down and get the hell out of here.
Yes. Jesus no doubt
What
had
are we
some.
still standing around for? What, Filnir, why are you moving those bodies? Come on. What looks good?
I don't know.
I'm gonna try to move smoke away from the desk. 5-foot radius. That should cover it. That should at least
the
make
good stuff desk.
make the desk clear.
Now, are all like the glass cases and everything still downstairs? Were those downstairs, or is those some of those
the
up here?
really high end glass cases are up here.
So Felipe is he's got his dagger axes and he's just smashing glass.
Smashing glass.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at this one. This looks good. Grab it. Just put it in your sack. We'll sort it out later.
Yeah, I'm not going to describe all of them what they are, but yes, there are 3 glass cases.
This has gone from an assassination mission to a smash and grab.
Listen, we're here, man, and look at this. If it wasn't good, they wouldn't put it in these glass cases. Smash.
There's also a on the desk. There is a book. It's a wizard book.
Snatch.
Yes. There's also a Griggly book that looks just like your Griggly book that you had before.
Snatch.
And then there is a roll of parchment that is in a leather sort of parchment tube, and he has a very small chest right next to his bed as well.
Snatch.
It's probably like a foot by 6 inches, and it's ornate. So you guys snatch all those things. If you want to take a closer look around the room, I'm happy to have you roll to look, but it will take a little time to search better than what you have done already.
I'll take a little bit of time.
Yeah, same.
I mean, Felipe's being pretty indiscriminate.
Yeah. Okay.
Investigation or perception?
Perception for sure on this thing.
Here, big guy, you've got a bigger sack. Come here, get this case.
I love that Felipe just assumes you can throw a whole case into like a backpack.
You're big.
Okay.
My perception's 8. Shit.
Yeah, mine was 12.
Okay. So you sort of rifle through the desk. You think you've grabbed all the stuff there that's of import. Filnir, the way that the blankets sort of like rushed off of this bed. You see a couple of things that are like underneath what the straw mattress, and you kind of lift it up a little bit, but you don't see anything immediately, and you're kind of in a hurry, so you just keep moving from one place to the next.
Ionus, if we want more time and we get Stefania back upstairs, I could easily block the stairs for an hour, and then we could teleport out of here at our leisure. Or we could even open the portal from the scroll and move whatever we want.
Well, that was my thought. I'm looking through. I'm looking through on the scroll right now. I don't know. I don't know where we can go. I usually use this time to talk to Florn about turning on the teleportation circle in Lakenhoth, but well, he's in Breentown, and I'm not exactly sure how to get back to Breentown.
I think anywhere's better than here.
Well, I mean, I think the best I've got at the moment is either Robert's Gift or back to Monterre.
No, Monterre won't do. We don't have Schnobik. Speaking of Schnobik. Schnobik, did you handle the clone?
No response?
He's still on the same plane, right?
Yeah, he's still on the same plane. No response, I guess.
Radio silence from Schnobik.
Okay.
Dear gods, I shouldn't have left him.
He's okay. I hope he was able to take care of the clone, or else we could be... Shit, we better go.
Well, if he did succeed, Jesus probably would have come back pretty immediately, so that's probably something. You're probably right.
Unless he went to take it out on the town first.
Gods.
Is there any way we can take this table with us?
Well, I'm gonna
Put it on your back, Felipe.
I'm gonna write in trip guard and open the portal to Robert's gift. We can shove it through.
All right, so you're gonna go and put your hands upon the table.
How heavy is the table?
Stone, super, super duper heavy.
I mean,
But
if we have
as you
three
guys-
guys with a strength of 8, can we push it?
So as you get close to the table, you see that where the Gith's blood has gone on the table, it has sort of rattled around and dripped around and spread, and the spread is clearly Elven words. Who here speaks Elven?
I do.
Double
I
check.
think
we all-
half
I
elf does
I
too,
think I
probably.
do as well.
We all know what these words mean.
Okay, so in
Yes.
Elvish, it says 1 minute of tuning, and there is a small knob that forms out of blood, and it looks solid.
I'm not sure I even want to know.
I'm not even sure all of this is real.
Why hasn't Schnobik responded? Do we need to go back to Monterre?
Something must have happened there.
If we go to Monterre, we're not going to be able to stop those. We're not going to be able to stop those swords. I just realized I can actually take us to the Owlwood.
Is that better?
Perfect.
Don't we appear underground in that stupid room?
Didn't we figure a way out?
Oh, we did. Wait, no, you took us out. You don't have the
Damn it!
strength to do that.
I need
do
to go
you?
in my. I need to go in my ring.
I don't know if you want to. Remember how much shaving it took to make you look back like normal?
Well, if I only eat something from here, then it won't happen. I'll just take my rations from here. I'll go in. For you, it'll seem like 32 seconds.
Not sure that's how it works. I thought Griggly said you weren't allowed to eat there.
You're not allowed to eat anything from there. You cooked some pastries there with products from there, and we ate those, and then we began to age. But if I eat something from here, then I should be fine.
Here, get this glass case. Put it in your bag.
Crash, crash, crash. You hear down on the stairs a little closer than before. Yes, I promise you, it's nothing up here. Go back. The restaurant is now closed. You come back later. We have more bulla, and we have some treaties. We have treaties. You can eat. Yes, you go. Stefania, in Geezus form, ascends the stairs, comes out through the fog, and looks down at the table and says, "Dear God, you have sacrificed the Gith." And she reaches down and turns the handle, the knob.
No,
Of blood.
Stefania, what are you doing?
It is our way out. And she, as soon as she clicks the doorknob, it's like everything that was not in this room, the fog, everything. There are onyx-like stone walls that just suddenly appear 15 feet away from the table, all around the table. And she says, "This is very familiar from the days after the first war, Felipe." And she turns it and she opens it, and you're looking through a portal that looks quite like the portal that you make when you scratch your fingers on the scroll, but it's somehow different. And you look through and you see, for a moment, everyone on the other end, and there are a lot of people in here. It's like some kind of hall with 15 or 20 people sitting around looking directly in your direction, but it's like they are still. They're stone cold frozen. And it lasts for about a second, and then you see that they begin to move. And one of them says, Oh, it's opening. He's coming. Be ready. Be ready with the wagons. It's another load of ladybone. Be ready with the wagons. We have but 1 minute.
Oh, this is a bad idea, Stefania. Wizard, you said you could take us to the Owlwood. Take us to the Owlwood.
Stefania, what's going on?
Well, I don't know where this goes, but... And she's back into her goblin form, by the way. I don't know where this goes, but it's out of here. What happened to the walls?
I don't know.
And you hear the people on the other side say, yes, he's losing time. He's losing hours. We must have the barrows ready. It's coming. Jesus, come with us. Bring us the bounty of the Breen. We are here. We are ready. We're waiting.
Oh, this is Waterdeep.
Yes.
Oh, no. We have to go somewhere else.
How do we turn it off, Stefania?
Just close it. Just close the door.
Close it then.
Close it.
Okay. So you close it, and the onyx walls disappear from surrounding you, and you're back in the room. The smoke is all gone. The bodies are gone.
No.
The glass has been cleaned up. And the room has been cleaned up.
How long have we been gone?
You think we've been gone for some time?
Did you
Look
hear them?
around
They
you.
said he's losing hours.
How long was the door open?
It's 20 seconds, maybe at the most.
Hours.
Wizard, open the portal now. We have to leave.
All right.
Message flown. No.
I write in the book. Florin, where are you?
Takes a little time, and then you see words appearing. Holy shit! It's you? It's really you?
It's me. Where are you? Are you still in Breentown?
Braintown? Fuck no, man. I'm in Monterre.
What?
What are you doing in Monterre?
I'm
What?
accepting the crown. Get here immediately.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I think he's fucking with you, Ionus.
I'm in Lakeshire, Dick. Come.
All right.
Come.
All right. Turn it. Okay. I'm coming now. We're coming now.
No. I'm in Lakeshire.
What?
Yep. Let us.
What?
Wait. Take a second. Hold on, everybody.
Everybody's just going, what?
The room is clear.
What?
The glass is gone. Florin says he's in Lakeshire.
Ask him how long it's been since he talked to us.
Yes, ask him that, and I'm going to do some reconnaissance.
All right. Florin, how long has it been since we last spoke?
8 days? 9 days, maybe?
Gods. Stefania,
What does he say?
we've been gone 8 days.
That 20 seconds cost us 8 days.
Who knows what could have happened? Where's my
Florin,
brother?
Wait, Ionus. Florin says he's in Lakeshire. Yes, we need to talk to Schnobik. He may very well think we're dead. But if Florin is in Lakeshire, then perhaps we do not need to take a portal anywhere.
Perhaps Jesus' armies have been smashed without
Ask him if
to lead
Lakeshire is
them.
clear to walk around, and ask him if he can come to the Waterdeep consulate.
I write all that down.
All right, so you write that down. There's a super long pause.
I can't believe I'm still drunk after 8 days.
and you hear footsteps on the stairs, and you hear, no, it can't be. He's not here. Ionus.
Flawn,
Flawn!
come upstairs.
Shit. Are you kidding me?
Flawn, is that you? Come up here. What happened?
Florin comes up, and he's flanked by a familiar face. He's got with him Crispin the Decent with him, and he says, "Yeah, he's here. He's not lying. And Crispin says, "Oh dear God, our people have checked this room many times. I don't understand." Yeah, well, he's right there, Ionus.
It's magic, asshole.
How are you in Lakeshire?
Well, we were prepping for the attack. You all went off after you fought Jesus, and then you just never came back, and we just kept waiting for the attack to come, and it just kept never coming. And so we decided to close up shop, and at least my troops, my cavalry, we rode back to Lakenhearth, and then it was like the lake changed, man.
How do you mean?
We were
It's no longer deadly.
well, I mean, it's gross. All these bodies floated up. All these bodies, thousands and thousands and thousands of bodies floated up. And we didn't know, and then the walls like started burning, and Crispin and Adair, Prince Adair, were able to go in, and the Gith just abandoned this place.
So Jesus never returned. Schnobik must have been successful.
Where's Schnobik?
We left him in Monterre with the
Lost
clone,
contact.
and we have not heard from him. Has anyone been to
man.
Monterre? Have you heard any reports?
Nothing, man.
Nothing.
Nothing, man. We haven't heard nothing.
So Lakeshire has been released from Jesus' hold. He has not returned. We killed Jesus, Flawn. We did.
Well, I figured something like that happened.
And then we touched the wrong thing. We disappeared for what we thought was 20 seconds, maybe half a minute. And all of a sudden, we're here. And it's days later, and
Boy, if I had a silver piece for every time that happened. Hey, Ionus.
I toss him a silver piece. You're square.
Sam's got
Wait.
Abel back.
Wait. Yeah, right. That's right.
Felipe Madamba needs a nap.
Wait,
Yes, we all need a nap.
wait. Let me ask you something. All those cases and shit that were broken
Yes.
when we got here,
I look at
was
Flawn.
that the Gith that
No, I look at
smashed and grabbed stuff?
I look at Felipe.
Yeah, it was the Gith.
Well,
Was there something you were
she's not
expecting
going
to
to like
find?
that. Yeah, she's not going to like that.
Who's she?
Who?
You remember the pyromancer?
Of course.
Oh.
Elspeth?
Elspeth, yeah. She's looking for two things here, and she says she lost their scent.
Where's she now?
She's around here somewhere. Here, let's get y'all cleaned up. The halflings have given us a whole warehouse for our troops to camp down in. The halflings are sort of taking back both Old Town and they're trying to fix up the consulate area here, but well, what's the point? no one's going to want to trade Ladybone with him anymore, I don't think.
I don't
Come on.
agree, but
Well, I mean, no one's going to that lake. I'll tell you that much. And just follow me.
All right, I follow him.
All right, so you get outside and you see just a husk of the city that you once knew. He's taking you around to the warehouse district to the Clawfoot warehouse that's by the lake. You head by the orphanage. You do see that that's still burnt down, and it looks like it fits in now a bit more with its surroundings. A lot of buildings have sort of burned down now, and you can sort of make out the lake in the distance, and you see that there are now boats out on the lake, and they all have these giant fish nets that are sort of draped, that are hanging from the bows, and you can tell that they're dredging bodies even from here, and there are just bodies everywhere in the lake. Florin was not lying, and every time they move a body out, you can see that more pop up underneath it.
are there still bodies of stone laying around?
Just everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere. Bodies of stone everywhere. And you're almost to the warehouse, and you hear, "Oh, Master. Oh, Master, you're alive.
Oh, Paulson.
Oh, Master." And you are tackled by Paulson.
Oh, Paulson. Gentle.
Yeah. Oh, Master. Oh, yeah. I thought I didn't sense you here anymore. I thought you was dead. Oh, Master.
No,
Oh, Master. And
I would
you
not
feel
leave
his
my
lipstick.
body where you couldn't find it, Paulson.
Yeah. Well, you feel his lipstick out on you, and you can tell that he's getting way more excited than you expected him to be from seeing you.
Oh no, my expectations have no limits on Paulson's excitement.
Yeah. So he's essentially humping you, but he's trying to not assert dominance. He's just really, really, really excited. It's
Paulson,
not
Paulson.
a
Slow it down. Slow it down.
Master.
It's good to see you too.
Don't eat those bodies, Master. Don't eat those bodies. I made that mistake. They're bad.
Is there something specific that makes them bad?
They taste like they've been dead for 100 years.
Interesting. Well, I am glad you made it, that my message to you was received, and hang around for a bit, would you? We, Ionus and I
won't leave your side, Master.
Ionus and I need a rest. There's been quite an adventure, but we should be ready for something tomorrow, I suppose. Right, Ionus?
Yeah. Indeed. I just wish I knew what became of my brother.
Have you tried reaching out to him again?
Well, if it's
Rary
been 8
should still-
days, I don't know.
Does Rary still... And I try Rary's. Does it work to talk to Ionus?
No. Nothing. Yeah, but boys, you can catch your dad later. Just come on here, get yourself some sleep, get yourself some good food. The Adaran army is also, well,
What?
They would like to get paid. There's a lot of them here, and they are saying they're part of the Freebreen army now, and even Prince Adair don't care.
So pay them, Florin.
All right. I'm I don't have my chest. You have the magic stick that has all the gold, right?
The magic stick.
The unlimited magic stick. Don't you have that little thing, that little purse thing?
It's not unlimited, Florin.
You told me it was unlimited.
Well, I was wrong.
Ionus, I've been making promises.
All right, look, we know a way to give them money. It's fine. Just we have to get back to Breentown.
Ionus, those two guys over there, you see them? They were shot over this wall, and they expect 30 gold each.
Well, then here.
Shot
I
over
give,
the
I,
wall.
I give him 60 gold. I'm like, well, then
that
pay them.
catapult motherfucker.
Yeah, the ice wizard is crashed out on one of the cots, and you see a lot of familiar faces here from the last several months.
Do they have any ale?
Yes, over there. There's water on the left, ale on the right. And sitting at a small table with Prince Adair and two dwarves that you let's see. Nope, you haven't seen these two dwarves yet before, but they're sitting at this table and they're smoking. And Elspeth looks up at you. Okay, things are getting better. I see. I smell them on you. Ionus, come.
Elspeth, good
Come
to see
tell
you again.
Elspeth what you have.
I'm sure you were looking for 2 books.
One book.
Always the Griggly book.
Here it is. And the book
Very
from Griggly.
good. Small gnome person. I'm
What,
speaking
me?
to you. No more ale for you for 1 minute. I believe you have a small pair of bracers in there. I can smell them.
Listen, everything I have over here is small. You want to find out?
I can destroy the bracers while they're on your person, or I can destroy them with it when they are not on your person. You can choose.
Fine. He rummages around in a sack and wait. He pulls out just like a pair of gloves. Is this what you're looking for?
No.
All right, hold on.
They are diamond encrusted.
Oh, the ones with. Okay, I know what you're talking about. He digs them out.
All right. So she has these 2 things on the table, and she says, "And what of the Godstone?
That's under my protection.
Where is it?"
Somewhere else.
"Human, I am not here to play with you. I am here to fix time.
What do you mean by that?
Let me see your ring." She reaches out, touches your hand, and the ring falls off.
What?
Half elf, let me see your ring.
The DM giveth, the DM taketh away. I give her Schnobik's ring.
Yeah. I sense another one.
Yes.
I can smell them all. I only need to lay hands upon them. I will not destroy them.
Yeah, you may have it.
So she touches them all, and I very much need the Godstone as well. I will not destroy it.
For what purpose?
The souls of the fallen will be safe.
It is very precious to us, Elspeth.
It is very precious to us all. I have been inside the Godstone. I have spoken to your friend.
He yet lives in there.
In some grotesque version of himself, yes, he does.
What has become of him?
He believes that you will call upon his aid, and that he will be ready to give it. But he has done it in a way that I think is unnatural, and that I believe he would say was unnatural many thousands of years ago, but just weeks for you.
He's
Thousands
been in
of
that
years.
Thousands of years. I don't understand time anymore.
Is the Godstone here, or is it not here?
It is not.
Very well, I will do what I must to these things. And she puts her hands down on them.
Do you have to destroy the diamonds too? Felipe Madamba might like a few of them.
Oh, I will not destroy this. Just this. And she takes a flaming dagger from her hand and she jams it into the Griggly magic book. And it shrivels up and squeals at her like an animal being slain. Then she holds her hand out over all the charneled items that you have given her, and she says, "Oh, Oh, wait. There's one more, isn't there?
One more what?
Kegaset. Place her upon the table as well.
Kegaset poofs into my hand.
Very well.
And I
Wait a second.
What?
You can't destroy Kegaset. She's in there.
I will not destroy her. If anything, I will make her closer to you, I promise.
Felipe, we do have a relationship with Elspeth.
Well, maybe you do, but Felipe Madamba doesn't.
Perhaps it is time.
Felipe Madamba, you were imprisoned in this very sword, were you not?
I was.
And how did you sense the time passing when you were inside the sword?
Not well.
Well, I want you to think about your friend Kegaset, who sacrificed herself so that you could come out here and live your life as she had lived your life for many hundreds of years. Would you not like for her to have some semblance of a life inside of it? Or
I mean,
the
that
option,
strikes me as a very leading question.
or the option to leave it and go to whatever comes next for magical elves?
Why don't you just tell me what you're going to do?
I'm going to tune these items, Felipe Madamba, so that time does not pass differently inside of them than it does outside of them. It is the only hope we have for defeating Havis Corvair, I'm afraid, who, while you all were fighting Geezus, he was growing his army ever larger.
I understand. These fellas, they've explained to me about the time flowing differently within these different objects, and it all made perfect sense to me. So I understand what you're saying, and I agree with your course of action.
I believe I have laid my hands upon all of the charneled weapons and charneled items in this realm in my many hundreds of years since I've been hunting them. It is just the Godstone, which I have not laid hands on. Here, you may take these items back.
So,
She rolls out a scroll. Well, you can talk to her, but she's rolling out a scroll as you were.
what have you done? What if I go into this ring? What happens? What happens in this realm?
Do not go in the ring yet. And she begins chanting something in Undercommon. And Felipe, you understand Undercommon, I believe. You think you have that. It's just a common song. And it just, she begins to sing and she says, "Keep together, keep things tight. Don't let the time run out of sight." And she sings it over and over again. And as she does, you feel something change, not just in these items that you're now holding, that you picked them back up, but the sun rises and sets 50 times as though it's just spinning around the sky. And you all have the wind knocked out of you. And she says, "It is done. Havis no longer has his advantage."
Filnir, I'm worried that you owe me another silver piece.
I toss him a silver piece. You might be right. Oh, Elspeth, what have you... You said you've taken away Havis's... Did you just turn the clock back?
I've made the clocks line up.
So Lakeshire is still ours. The events that have transpired have still transpired here.
Yes.
But somehow not for Havis.
Well, I think...
Yes, it will take some getting used to, half-elf, but you in particular. This will help you in particular. Waterdeep no longer goes slower than us.
What? So there's no time difference between us and Havis's channeled weapons as well?
No difference. He still has numbers that far outpace your own, but he cannot make them grow at the pace that he was doing before.
Will he know that?
He will discover it soon.
And would having access to the Godstone help further, or is it just merely something that needs to happen?
It's the last item on the list.
I think we need to slow it down as well. I fear that in your friend Abel, whatever he is now, I fear that he has gone down a similar path that Havis Corvair went down, no matter how good his intentions are. One could say Havis Corvair has the best of intentions as well.
Suppose Havis would say that, wouldn't he? Elspeth, can we eat, sit, sleep now? Is there more business to attend to? Or...
Yes, I intend to.
Absolutely. So she gets up and takes the crumpled up Griggly book and kisses the cheek of Prince Adair and makes her way out of the warehouse. And you all, well, wait, can we get to Schnobik?
Very well.
All right, Schnobik. After you teleport into the Underdark, you realize you know where you are, you know where Bezlith is, and you're probably 15 miles away from the temple, which is just outside of Lakeshire, by the way, just down the tree route.
How are your eyes? Can you see?
I can see, but I don't feel how you say the magic as much as it should be in me. Something is
You dick.
something is
I feel like I no longer have a 7th level spell slots. I don't know.
No, he does. I do have it. I just don't feel like using, but I will for you.
How are your feet? Are they working?
They work fine.
Come.
Why am I so hungry? I feel very hungry.
Oh, I have much to teach you, James Welch.
Yes. All right, so tell me, Schnobik, what you're going to do for the next 8 days.
Well, I think his plan would be to go back to Bezalith with James, introduce him, get her advice on what's to be done with him, and then talk about going to Havis Corvair and if this changes the best approach. Right? Originally, we were recruiting Ionus and Filnir to sort of give us cover to go there and destroy the control rods.
Yeah.
Like, does anything that's happened over the last week change the equation enough?
For sure. So you make your way. It takes you about 6 hours, mostly because James is so interested in literally everything he sees. It's like he's on mushrooms for the very first time. The air itself,
James,
which he realizes
no, keep
he can
walking,
smell,
James. James, you can eat that rat
right.
and walk at the same time.
But it should not taste so sweet. It should not taste so sweet. Wait. Do you hear that? Very far away, I hear dwarves. I hear dwarves.
Yeah,
and he begins sprinting toward the dwarves.
Wait. James, stop. We must see if these are dwarves that are for eating or dwarves that are for helping.
He looks back at you no love in his eyes. He is fucking pissed that your
Yes.
word stopped him.
James, how came you to these shores? Were you just
Origin-
a wizard studying in Waterdeep? Interested in magical artifacts, perhaps?
Yes, I was I I went to the Watadavian Academy and I was expelled from my circle. My whole family were nature wizards, natural wizards of the trees and things like that. Vines, locusts, things like that. Not very seemly things. And I had an opportunity that I could not refuse.
Yes.
Neverwinter was Neverwinter was rounding up powerful people to explore unknown worlds, and so I came.
I've been reading much of magic these past few weeks. The books are full of warnings of tampering in other planes, other worlds, that you may be captured by some demon or power and captured your body or your soul. I never thought when I was reading it that it was referring to me.
Wh- what do you mean?
Well,
Captured by a demon or
James, you've delved into this magical artifact, and damned if a demon inside it hasn't captured your soul.
looks at you with dagger anger killer eyes. He says, but surely we can be free of the demons, master.
Well, I mean, now we must go on a long discourse about literal and figurative. More walking.
Can we still check and see if the dwarves are for eating or for helping?
Yes, we can check to see if the dwarves are for eating or for helping.
So I'm assuming you have at least one dwarf between the two of you. And
Okay. Are these Dwergers that are of Bezlith, or are they?
no, they're Monteran. They're Monteran dwarves that have been down there making tunnels and helping you build your light well, which now is almost complete.
Was
And
I just like verifying if this one was a laborer or like skilled
he's not skilled.
architect?
Yeah. It's not skill. He wasn't a super skilled. He was definitely swinging that pickaxe.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, you make it to the temple, and your your brothers in Bezalith are all there and super happy to see you. And one of them takes the white lady sword from you and inserts it into the golem, and she comes up and puts her arms around you, and she says, I didn't think I would see you again.
My lady, I know I should not have returned with my task undone, but an opportunity presented itself, and I could not pass it up.
Do say, who?
I would like to present to you my thrall, Geezus of Waterdeep.
She is. It's hard to make out what her emotional reaction is to you, Schnobik. She is proud, for sure. Scared, perhaps, a little bit in there. And then her eyes sort of turn up a little bit, and she looks down at you and she says, I did not tell you to do this. I did not tell you to make this man a vampire. We discuss such things, Schnobik.
Yes, unfortunately, there was no time. It was a moment's opportunity that was either to be taken or let go forever, and I took it.
Schnobik. And, my fury comes up, and he says, oh, Schnobik, that was not a wise move. You know my heart is going to be incensed. He always wanted a child, and now you've made one.
Let him be incensed. I care only for the good word of my lady.
Well, fair enough. It's good to see you, boy.
Good to see you as well.
So you catch up with them. My heart and my eyes are gone. They're not in this. They're not in the temple with you. Bezleth tells you that they have risked the tunnels and being out of the temple to bring food because they are all very hungry, even though she is not. And she says that they've been gone for a few days, and um, uh, I'm sure you're gonna make love with her, like you're doing all the things, right? She doesn't want you to go yet. Yes. And you know, after a day when the two of them have not come back, she says, Schnubik, and what of your brother? Do you?
They journeyed to Lakeshire to destroy Geezus and send his soul into this clone body. I have not. I had a telepathic connection with them, and it disappeared. I do not know if they merely cut the tie, if they know what I have done, or if something has happened to them.
Schnubik, we have been visited here by someone.
Yes?
There's an old teacher of mine who is rounding up charneled items and, above all else, ascended ore. She knows that you and your companions took the ore of Paraso Incompetent, which was in here.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Helspeth, and it is of the utmost importance that you find out what she's doing. And if she is aiding Havis Corvair in his endeavors, I need you to execute her.
As you wish. But
If
with the magic that we have at our disposal now, is it not worth it to try to infiltrate Havis Corvair's compound ourselves, destroy
Yes.
the control rods?
Yes, I think that should be next. You will die if you fight Havis Corvair as he is now, and I do not sense my heart in my eyes. I worry that it is just you and my fury left.
2 days ago, you would have said, "Do not face Geezus of Waterdeep, you will die."
That is true.
My lady, look on the great works I will do for you. This is but the first of many.
Leave with me the young vampire, and I will have him ready when you call upon me and him in your final battle against Havis Corvair.
As you wish, my lady.
I think you need to find your brother.
Is that really necessary, my lady?
Convince him to help you kill Helspeth if it comes to that.
I confess I had hoped we could leave him out of this.
Please do not be saddened by this, my last. I do not believe you are up to the task alone. I have seen him in action, and you need the things that he can do for you if you are going to survive
My lady,
a fight with Havis.
I must tell you honestly, the half-elf does all of the work.
Well then, by all means, include the half-elf.
My brother has a sweet and studious nature, and he has acquired power. I would be foolish to doubt it. But I fear he is not made for works such as these.
And you think they are both dead?
I do not know.
Here.
If I'm being honest, I do not believe it. I believe it would take more than that to kill Ionus Silhavind.
Well, come with me into my bedchamber, and I will give you a gift.
As you wish, my lady.
And so, obviously, when you follow her in, you begin to, disrobe, and she opens up her coffin and reaches in and produces 2 scrolls, and she turns around and says, "Oh no, we won't be doing that again for a while.
Oh.
I am not true flesh."
No, my lady, I'm sorry. Scrolls are exactly what I wanted.
Yes.
I was actually hoping you would have scrolls for me.
These are the last of the Moonbrook resurrection scrolls. If you find your brother
Gods.
and the half-elf are dead, these will bring them back.
Are these are true resurrections?
They are resurrections, yes.
It's a gift indeed.
Yes, well, I never thought I would need them because I could not use them on you.
Nor are you.
No. Go. Find your brother.
Very well.
Find the half-elf. Destroy Havis Corvair, and when you need me, call to me and I will come and I will bring Jesus.
And what of my brothers? My eyes, my heart, my fury. Can they come as well?
We will all come if you call.
That is all I have ever wanted.
And thus ends season 3 of the Dungeon Dads podcast.
Wow.
Whew!
Whoa. God.
When we play next, I want you to let me know how Schnobik made his return. and we will play a little scene out as you all recover and go through the items. And
I just realized because of the time jump, Schnobik can make up any story he wants.
yeah.
Yep. Killed that clone body, dead.
dead.
Just filled it full of holes, and then I had to get out of Monterre. I was stuck there. It wasn't easy. Thanks a lot, brother.
Well, I mean, I can't believe it. So you killed Jesus, you got Jesus. You let Helspeth tune all but the Godstone.
Listen, it is so hard to get quality time with my lady.
Yeah.
This is what you have to do.
Well, technically, depending on how you play the timeline with Schnobik, like that Lakeshire stuff is like 8 days later. So
yeah,
his conversation with Bezlith there's still time afterwards for him to get to us.
A ton of time, yeah.
I mean, he might be chilling out outside the warehouse, planning on how to kill Helspeth.
Mhm.
Yeah, but his instructions were to kill Helspeth if she's helping Havis.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
presumably, we'll
and
see.
I think we've got time for a little more hanky panky, at least 1.5, maybe 2 more times.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, Shinobi, you can go number 3 at least 2 more times.
God. Oh, God.
That's so gross. Makes me laugh. Wait a second.
Right.
Are we really going to end our season on that now?
No, we're going to cut that out.
No, it's the 3rd season. It's the third season.
We're all going number 3 on the 3rd season.
If you want more of
this, cut this out.
come over to Patreon.
Oh, God. Wait, no, yeah.
Oh,
give us a nice little outro, and then maybe we'll have this in as a button or something. Yeah.
All right. What do you mean? Me? You want me to come up with a new? Should we
No.
do?
No, we were talking
Should we
about
do it?
time where Schnobik
Oh, okay.
might be, but I think we can talk about that off air.
In the bonus?
This might be a fun one to do. We'll do a quick level up, and then our discussion, and then maybe it's also worth having a Q&A with the patrons.
Yeah, I think that'd be
This is a
great.
good spot for it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just put it
3
on the main feed.
seasons,
Yeah.
80 episodes. That's a lot.
That's
It's
a
a
lot.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the time for Joshua to start listening.
But how's he going to hear this?
Just
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'll just tell him to listen.
Yep. Indeed. All right, everybody.
All right, everybody. Toodaloo.
Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Keep it coming.
My name is James. James of Transylvania.
I don't think he has to talk differently because he's a vampire.
Tim,
You just
Don't-
have to put some things.
don't
You just have to
yuck
put
my
some stuff in
yum,
your
Tim. Gosh. Everything hurts growing out. It's not good. Yes, I don't like.
this is hot pod, guys.
James doesn't like.
This is the button. This is the button at the end.
You see, looking up from the ground, blood-red clouds boiling across the sky.
You did ask me to bring the thunder.
Agent! Help! I've got the chalice, please!
Well, if they're following you, then I guess that takes care of a loose end for me.
All of you feel the earth beneath you shake and crack and break.
I feel that I have failed both of you, and I am sorry for that.
This has nothing to do with you being a bad leader.
Do you want a countdown? Oh, I think I want a countdown.
I wanted
3,
to help. I always had good
2,
intention. I did
1.
not deserve to die.
Now.
The Lucky Die podcast is a weekly 5e Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. Join our adventure every Monday wherever you download podcasts by searching for The Lucky Die.
Bada